What's good, everybody? This is your boy Black Sheep. How y'all doing, man? What it do? What it do? Listen, y'all know what it is, man. I'm about to make this semen retention video update. Now, one thing I've been noticing when I do make some of these semen retention videos, I get a lot more views. Okay, a little bit more views than I do when I'm talking about other things that are equally more important. But I'm here to give y'all, man, my second month update. Okay, it's been 2 months since I've been retaining my seed. 2 months since I've been disciplining myself. 2 months since I've been learning from these urges, these temptations, just the whole 9 yards, man. And like seeing things happen for me, I'm transmutating this energy into something bigger, and that's my ultimate goal for 2020 is to transfer all this energy, the sexual energy that I have built up, and use it towards what's more important. That's my goals, right? Now, if y'all on this journey, man, you're going to have your slip-ups. You're going to have your temptations. You're going to have moments where you want to bust. And that's perfectly normal. If you have already relapsed after a month or two, you know, my advice is to get back on the horse. My advice is to, get back in your shit, man. For real. Because everybody keeps telling us, oh, we shouldn't relapse. Oh, we should be more disciplined. We should retain our seed at all costs. We can't slip up. But, we're human at the end of the day, right? We're human. We're going to mess up. We're going to make mistakes. This kind of thing is going to happen because, for so long, our dopamine levels were so fixated on sexual pleasure, so it's what our brains were so used to. The fact that we're now changing our dopamine direction into being more disciplined and retaining our very essence, it's kind of hard, right? It's hard going through change, but semen retention represents change for me, and it has been hard, but I'm starting to see the benefits, man. My skin, it's more smooth. Okay, I have more of a determination to take better care of myself. I want to go to the gym more. I want to go out in nature more often. I just want to be a positive person overall and smile more, man. For real, smile more. But for me, I know for a fact I've had my urges. I had a lot of them, bro. And there have been times where I have been trying to provoke the sexual spirits, which I don't advise you to do if you're on this retention. Don't provoke no sexual spirits, none of that crap. Because once you start to provoke it, you let that spirit inside of your spirit, and then who knows what can happen from that point on. So be careful with provoking these spirits, because this is a spiritual war, though. This is a spiritual war. Everything is energy, bro. And understand that. Everything is energy. And so I'm proud of myself. Most importantly, I'm proud of myself for just able to stay this disciplined. Because the only way from here is up, man. Keep going forward. No stopping. I don't plan on relapsing, man. I don't. Like 2020, I'm trying to make this the best year of my life. And I cannot afford to release the very energy that God has given me at birth. Y'all have to understand, man, our sperm is our very essence of us being a man. He gave us that energy to create, man. That's energy for us to create other life, to create our own things, to make our own creations, to accomplish our goals, to be the best version of ourselves possible. There's so many things that goes into that type of energy that we cannot release, because we saw some ass, we saw some titties, we saw some, cookies, we saw, shit that would make us horny, man. But it's about overcoming that pleasure, because the way I see it, when you first bust a nut, and then all of a sudden you feel that pleasure for a second, right? Maybe for a couple minutes you feel that pleasure, right? But after a couple minutes, you start to feel some guilt. Subconsciously, you know you shouldn't be watching that shit. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your spiritual health either, because watching porn, you know, you don't know what type of witchcraft or type of energy these actors are carrying with them. You don't know. That's why it's good to just cut that shit out overall. And somebody that has had a porn addiction my whole life, not my whole life, but like I'll say about 7 to 8 years, it's been a big part of my addiction. But I'm gonna get into that in a different video. But I want to talk about something positive, man. Okay, like keep your nut. That's all I'm saying. Keep your nut. Keep retaining. Don't let nobody tell you it's okay to relapse. Don't let anybody fool you into thinking, oh, you need to release. You need to release. You're stressing yourself out if you keep holding your nut in, or oh, you a bitch because you're not gonna bust a nut because you're retaining your energy. And these people will just justify you giving up your energy to some pussy because they're doing the same thing. They're sacrificing what God gave them. You see, us, the smart ones, the wise, young upcomers, man, in this world, we are retaining because we want to create something special for us. Because we take this shit serious, right? We take it very serious because this is God's given energy. It's God's energy. We got to keep it, man, until we are ready to create something, to create kids. Basically, to create kids. So don't let nobody try to peer pressure you into, giving up your nut when you are doing your best to save it. And my advice is to stay away from people like that who tell you that saving your nut will cause you to be depressed. It will cause you stress. Stay away from people who think it's bad for you. It's not bad for you. Yes, you're going to have your flatline days. You're going to have your days where you are depressed because it's normal, right? But at the end of the day, understand why you are retaining. Understand why are you on this journey. You were on this journey for a reason because God called you to be on this journey. This is something that a lot of our ancestors did not teach us. Other men did not teach us this practice. This is a practice that has been overlooked for so many years, centuries, decades, whatever, man. This is something we should have been taught since we were kids. We weren't taught this. We were not taught this, man. So we had to teach us on our own. We had to educate us on this practice. And I don't know everything, but I want to educate the young viewers, man. Young kids who will watch me. I want to educate y'all, man. But I need to know more about what I'm doing. You see, I'm 2 months in. I'm still learning as I go. I'm still getting this glow, man. Look, the sun's not out, but I still see the glow in me, bro. I see a change compared to how I was 2 months ago. I was depressed. I was in the process of overcoming depression, but I wasn't doing myself any favors when I was releasing, thinking it was gonna give me pleasure. Really, it was just temporary pleasure, trying to cover up a permanent low. In order to get away from, in order to heal that permanent low, I had to do the uncomfortable work of keeping my energy, man. I had to go through the work. This is an everyday process going on right here, okay? And I advise y'all to retain, okay? Retain your seed and keep vibing higher. Keep trying to chase your goals, man, because good things will come to those who will retain. In order to obtain, you must retain. Retain to obtain. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm retaining to obtain, so I can share this knowledge with y'all on my channel. Because I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for money. I ain't doing this for clout. None of that. This is mainly to help people. This is mainly to educate people and to guide those directionless kids in the right direction. Because if you're one of those directionless kids who grew up without a father, I understand you. I understand you because I can relate. I've been in your shoes, man. So I wish y'all the best of luck on your journey. Keep retaining. Stay strong, okay? Fuck the negative people who say, don't retain, it's bad for you, you'll be depressed. Don't listen to them motherfuckers, man. They don't know what they're talking about. Because they're the ones that are giving up their energy to porn, these women. They ain't going nowhere with their life, but we are. We're the chosen ones. From a chosen one to another chosen one. Y'all be easy, man. I'm out of this. 2 months. 2 months, man. I'm not counting my days, but you know, I have been keeping track though, sort of. But I know where exactly when I started this was October 29th. I'm gonna say this real quick though, before I get off here though. Before I actually took this journey serious, I was about trying to be on this retention for a week. I was gonna try it out for a week, but it was a time where I didn't take it serious enough, and I basically went 4 days, and after those 4 days, around mid-October, I fucked it all up for myself, okay? I relapsed, and so, I know the next week I took it serious. I said, fuck this. I'm tired of feeling weak. I'm tired of feeling sluggish. Like, I got a lot of things coming up for myself, man, and God has called me to do things, so I can't be wasting this energy, bro. So I had to, and once I passed my driver's test, I got my license, because if I didn't pass my road test, it's because I had busted a nut. And if I would have busted a nut before I passed my road test, I would have failed that test. But I put all that positive energy into passing, and I passed. I got my license. You put all your energy into that one goal, all that positive sexual energy, you know, the things that you want out of life will come to fruition. Remember that. Because what you speak into the universe, whether it's positive or negative, what you put in is what you get back, man. Law of attraction. Law of attraction tip here, man. So y'all boys and y'all grown men, keep doing your thing, man. So I'll catch you on the next video. Like, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Black Sheep out.